We're going to change the date and time, and we're going to show you how. Right click into the main menu, left click System, left click Date and Time. To change the date and time, click on the digit and input the current date. Today's March 29th, so we're going to put March 29th. The date format can change from month, day, year, which it's defaulted to year, month, day, or day, month, year. You can see how it's viewed right here once you change it. We're going to leave it on month, day, year. For the time, it's currently set to military time, so I'm going to change it to 2:40. Click enter. For the time format, 24-hour means it's military time. 12-hour is if you're using AM or PM. We're going to change it to 12-hour and put it to PM. We're going to save these changes right now by clicking apply. Click OK. For time zone, it's only recommended to change this if you're using the NTP settings. For this example, we're not going to, but as you can see, you can scroll down and up for negative and positive GMT. We're going to leave it at 0. NTP stands for Network Time Protocol. NTP is used to retrieve and update your DVR's time. It is only recommended to enable this setting if you are connected to the internet. If you are connected to the internet, you would click Enable and click Update Now. We're not going to do this for this example. We're going to leave it at Disabled. NTP server, we're going to ignore for right now because we disabled NTP settings. When you're finished, click Apply. It'll save all the changes that you have made. Click OK. Right click out of the menu and you will see that the date and time has changed. I'm going to show you one more option under the date and time settings. We're going to go back in, Menu, System, Date and Time. We're going to go down to the bottom where it says DST Setting. We're going to click on this button. DST Settings submenu is used to configure the daylight saving time settings. When DST starts in the US, it's normally the second Sunday in March, which is the default for the DVR, and the clock moves ahead an hour on this Sunday. At the end time, it is normally the first Sunday in November, which you fall back 1 hour. You can either enable or disable this. We're going to leave it as enabled for right now. The time offset depends on where you are located. You can do either 1 hour or 2 hours. For our location, we would choose 1. Daylight saving time mode. You can do this by choosing the second week of March and the first week of November, or if you prefer to input the dates, you can change it to date and input the date and the time. We're going to leave it at week for right now. You can change the start time to whichever month you prefer. You can also change the week, which is the first week, second week, third week, fourth week, or the last week. And if it doesn't start on a Sunday, you can also change it to any other day throughout the week. We're going to leave it on Sunday because that's when it changes for us. And then you can input the time that it would start. So if your daylight saving time starts at 4 o'clock in the morning, you would put 4:00:00. And keep in mind that this is set for military time. So if you were supposed to put 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you would input that as military time. Once you're completed with this, click Apply and click OK. And right click all the way out to the main screen.
I'm going to be showing you how to change your usernames and passwords for your DVR. So you're going to right click left click on main menu, left click on system, left click on password. Now this option allows you to set the permissions and passwords of one admin and up to 6 additional users. Now when enabled, the DVR will lock and you will only be able to access it locally and remotely over the internet with the username and password. So it's highly recommended to write down the admin's username and password just in case you forget it. Because if you do forget it, you will have to call Night Owl's technical phone support to have them reset your DVR. Resetting your DVR erases all of your information and settings, so you really don't want to forget your new username and password. Now let's go into how to edit and change. To edit usernames and passwords, you have to place a check mark in a selected area here. So we're going to check here to change the options for the admin. You're going to select edit. For username, you can put whatever you prefer here. So we're going to delete here, and we'll just put admin and then number 1. Select enter. For password, selecting enable allows you, the user, to enable or disable the password for protection. For security reasons, it is highly recommended to enable passwords on your system. Now, passwords can be up to 6 numerical characters, meaning you can use both numbers and or letters. Keep in mind that the passwords are case sensitive. So let's put here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just to keep it easy here. And we'll enter. Now you have to confirm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enter again and select apply. Click OK and you can exit, and now you're back here and your password has been successfully changed. Now to change the user's password and username, you're going to select edit. You're going to enable this user, and then you could put here whichever you want here. We'll just put dad if you want your dad to be able to access this information. Enter. You're going to enable the password, and we'll just keep it simple. We'll just put 1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2, and 3 again. And then it'll ask you to confirm it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Enter. Select apply. OK. And then you can exit. I'm going to discuss the authority submenu now. You're going to use this menu to grant the users access to specific menus of the DVR. So you can place a check in each box for each menu you would like to grant access to. You select all to be able to select all of the boxes at one time, and you can select clear to deselect all the boxes that are currently checked at that time. When you're finished selecting the options you'd like your user to have access to, you're going to select apply to save the changes, and then you can exit out and select apply again just to make sure all of your settings have been changed. You click OK, exit out, and you can right click all the way out to get your main live screen viewing. I'm going to show you how to change the language on your DVR. You're going to right click, left click main menu, left click system, left click language. Now there's a drop down list right here. For example, let's click Espanol. You're going to click apply. Okay. Now you're going to right click out, or you can exit, doesn't really matter. Right click out, and it's going to automatically restart your system. You're going to click OK. It's going to reboot, so when the DVR comes back on, it will be in the language in which you've chosen. Now you will notice here, if you right click, everything is in Spanish.
We're going to change the date and time, and we're going to show you how. Right click into the main menu, left click System, left click Date and Time. To change the date and time, click on the digit and input the current date. Today's March 29th, so we're going to put March 29th. The date format can change from month, day, year, which it's defaulted to year, month, day, or day, month, year. You can see how it's viewed right here once you change it. We're going to leave it on month, day, year. For the time, it's currently set to military time, so I'm going to change it to 2:40.